Well, what did you think of the Forrester brothers?
Oh, they were something else.
They really are terrific guys.
Yeah, they're so good-looking and friendly. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed myself tonight, Caroline.
I'm so glad, because for a while there I wasn't sure.
When?
Well, Rich was doing some pretty obvious matchmaking.
Oh, that was a riot.
I don't think Thorne felt that way.
Oh, he was okay.
Did you guys talk about it?
After we went into the house. Have those two always been so competitive?
Competitive?
Well, yeah, I got the distinct impression that they're both trying to outdo each other tonight.
Well, like I said, I just think Ridge was doing some matchmaking.
Yeah, I don't know why he would have to matchmake for Thorne. Is he shy or something?
Well, it's a long story.
They're both so unique and so special. I guess you're pretty close with both of them.
Close enough to know their differences. Ridge is like fire and ice. Very passionate, very intense. And you know, although he keeps a lot inside, I know that he cares very strongly about things.
Well, he obviously cares very strongly for you. What about Thorne?
Well, Thorne is almost completely opposite. He has very high ideals, and he's very expressive. Compassionate, sensitive. They're both really incredible men.
Very handsome, too. It would be difficult to choose between the two.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I want to thank you. Tonight's been a night I will never forget.
Well, when do you want to get together again?
Whenever you want.
Oh, wait, make a right at the next light. I'm down 2 blocks. It's a shortcut. Do you want to come up for a little while?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm really anxious to get home and talk to my mother. Something really important happened in her life today, and I want to hear all about it.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. I'll let you know all about it someday.
You know, I would really like to meet your mother. I'd like to meet your whole family.
Well, they'd love that. So maybe next time we get together, it can be at my place. Like maybe tomorrow?
That would be great. Let's make it a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Mother? I thought you were still up in bed.
I wasn't tired.
Couldn't sleep, you mean?
I'm all right.
You know what it does to me, seeing you this way?
It's very sweet of you watching over me like this.
I take it you talked with Dad when he came home?
I tried.
What do you mean you tried?
Well, he wasn't very open about where he'd been. And he really didn't want to talk about anything at all.
I wonder why.
I think it's pretty obvious why.
You still think he was with another woman today?
He as much as admitted it to me. I've racked my brain all day trying to figure out who.
Mother, all the years at Forrester, I have never seen Dad so much as give a second look to any of those beautiful models.
And I know that it wasn't Margo because she was at the office all day.
Who else is there?
I don't know. I mean, except for myself. It was just a girl that he was dating in college when we first met. Other than that, I don't think there have been any other women, at least to my knowledge.
I want to talk to Dad about this.
No.
You've bailed me out all of my life. Let me do something for you. He's upstairs, right?
I'm sure he's sound asleep by now.
I'm coming. In the world? Who is it?
Margo, it's me.
Eric?
I'm sorry. I need to talk to someone.
What is it? You look terrible.
No worse than I feel.
What happened?
Something so utterly unexpected. I just don't know what to do about it.
It has to do with Stephanie.
No, not Stephanie. It's someone else.
Someone else. Not that woman you mentioned from your past.
Beth.
You talked to her again?
This afternoon. I think maybe it may have been a mistake.
Why?
My God, what she's been through.
Eric, I want you to tell me what happened.
I don't know where to begin.
Did she come to see you?
No, she wouldn't do that, Beth. Beth wouldn't do that.
Well, she said something to upset you.
I'm sorry, Margo. I shouldn't be dragging you into all this.
No, you wanted to talk. Now, you told me so yourself. If not to me, then to whom? Now, come on. Sit down. I'm going to make some tea. This woman was more important to you than you let on.
I was in love with her. Deeply in love with her, and I betrayed her. The only time in my life I've ever done anything like that. And I should have paid for it. But instead, she's paid for it. All these years.
Where are you going?
Is Mom upstairs?
She's resting.
I just want to talk to her.
She wants to be alone, Brooke.
You know, don't you?
That she met with Eric Forrester today? Didn't take passing the bars to figure that one out.
Did she talk to you about it?
A little.
What'd she say?
She obviously has very deep feelings for this man.
Well, did she go into detail?
No. But I did get the distinct impression that she probably won't be seeing him again.
Well, maybe it was expecting too much.
That those two might be close again? Their worlds don't even touch, Brooke. If anything, Mom's like a servant in the Forrester's world. Besides the fact that he's got a wife and 4 kids. With whom, ironically, you were rubbing elbows while Mom was meeting with their father.
Was I ever?
So what's it like?
Utterly incredible. Storm, you will not believe where these people live.
What's the family like?
Well, I didn't get to see Mr. and Mrs. Forrester again, but the 2 brothers, Thorne and Ridge, well, I learned a lot about them.
You make it sound mysterious.
There's something else. Gorgeous bodies, engaging minds. Competitive as hell. It's like being in the room with 2 lightning bolts. Everything is so supercharged.
Well, that sounds interesting. Was it fun?
Fun? Storm, these people are fascinating. But these people, they have the means to live the life that we want. So you can't fault them for that.
Who's faulting them?
Well, good. Because tomorrow, you're going to meet one of them.
What?
You heard me.
Who am I meeting?
Caroline Spencer. She's coming over to the house tomorrow.
Ridge Forrester's fiance?
Former fiance. She's a free agent now. And I very much want her to meet you.
Why?
Why else? I happen to think that you can make her forget all about those Forrester men.
Don't be cute.
I'm not being cute. I'm serious.
Then don't be serious.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to meet Caroline Spencer?
I'm not into these people like you are, Brooke.
Well, forget about the fact that her father is fabulously wealthy and could probably use a young, brilliant attorney. Just forget about that. Look at the woman. She's an angel.
Angels don't attract me.
What about your Alex?
Alex? Alex is a temptress, a little devil, and definitely my type. And besides, she's supposed to come over here tomorrow night.
No, Stormy. No, tell Alex to come another night because I want you free for Caroline.
It's me and Alex tomorrow night. If Caroline comes, then they meet. They probably have a lot in common.
Thank you.
I want you to tell me everything from the beginning.
Well, Beth is a woman I knew in college. More than knew. We were deeply involved with each other. And then, for reasons I won't go into right now, I broke it off with Beth and I married Stephanie. Actually, I didn't even break it off. She just didn't see me again. No phone call, no letters, no message. She didn't see me again. Until the other day. That's when I started learning some really frightening things.
What things?
Well, she married a man very much on the rebound. A man who had been interested in her before I knew her. And they had 4 children, lovely children, and then he left. He disappeared, just like I had. And Beth has been struggling ever since.
You can't blame yourself for something
Look,
like
I
that.
knew the kind of woman she was, so good and so giving, so unselfish. And yet I deliberately turned my back on her without a second thought. And look at her now. She's raising 4 children all alone. She's working her fingers to the bone trying to get them through college, and she doesn't complain. Not once. Not an ounce of bitterness. And she forgives me. Completely. Unconditionally. My God, after what I did. Her life would have been so different. It should have been so different.
Don't do this to yourself.
She has known where I am and where I've been all this time. She's never tried to contact me, not once. She's selfless and sacrificing. God knows she deserves so much more than she's gotten. I only wish I could...
You only wish what?
Nothing.
Well, that was fast.
Dad's not up there.
He's not.
Did he say he was going out?
No, he didn't.
Well, he did. His car's gone.
Good God.
Mother, let's not overreact.
Well, where the hell could he be?
I know there's nothing going on at the office.
I bet he's seeing that woman again.
Mother, we don't know that.
Well, where would he be at this hour of the night?
Look, I don't know. But I can tell you this. I want the two of you to get out of this city.
Honey, that is not the answer at this time.
Well, I think it is. And I'm going to tell Dad the same thing.
Go to bed, okay? I just want some time by myself, please.
Okay. All right. Kristen,
Hi, Reg.
you just get in?
I just went for a swim. Anything going on?
No. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
So how was your night, Miss Debutante?
Unreal.
Good choice of words.
The Forrester place is like a country club.
I've never been to one of those either.
It's so massive. And yet, with all that, there's charm. So much charm.
You really enjoyed it, huh?
Oh, it was such an experience. Like nothing I've ever done before.
That's good. I can get it behind you.
But you know, the greatest part of all was that I actually think I made some new friends tonight.
You mean with the Spencer girl?
Oh, well, Caroline's definitely a friend. But I'm talking about the Forrester brothers. They're so genuine to me, Dave. They actually invited me back. That doesn't bother you, does it?
The Forrester brothers inviting my fiancée over to lie around the pool and drink cocktails? Yeah, I think that might get to me.
Well, please, please don't be insecure about this. I'm still wearing your ring.
I guess you are. Just be careful, Brooke. I know how curious you are about that set of people. Keep it in perspective. All right?
My dear Margo, I'm so fortunate to have you as a friend.
Wow, that's the first time you've ever called me that. It's always been your associate.
Can you handle both jobs?
Yes. And as your friend, I would like to give you some advice. Go home to Stephanie.
That's a piece of advice I never thought I'd hear from you.
Does she know about this woman?
She suspects something.
Go home, Eric. I'm sure she's worried sick right now, wondering about where you are.
You sound almost sympathetic to Stephanie.
I think I know what she's going through.
Thank you, Margo, for your friendship. I'm sorry to put you through all this. It's just there's no one else.
I don't want you ever to think that you have no one to talk to, because you do. My door is always open. Always. And don't you ever forget that.
Why are you looking at me like that, Mother?
Did you just hear the conversation I had with Ridge?
I guess that means you hope I didn't.
I guess that means you did. You'd like it to be another woman, wouldn't you, Kristen?
Only if it pleases Daddy. He deserves some happiness. Don't you think, Mother?
I don't think that as long as I live, I'll ever forget what you've just said to me. Never.
Join us tomorrow for the bold and the beautiful.